Boruto Chapter 81, the time skip is here. Today I talk about the new Akatsuki organization led by Sasuke Uchiha. Let's dive into it. Eido's ability is a technique with overwhelming power. It can change the collective memory of people so profoundly that it reshapes reality based on individual desires. Driven by Kawaki's wish to protect Naruto and Konoha, this ability switches everyone's memory, making them see Boruto as the new main villain and Kawaki as the son of the Hokage. The effects of this memory shift are clear. Boruto is now the main villain. Even those closest to him like Sasuke wrongly believe he killed Naruto. The world has turned against him, leaving him with only a handful of allies. Here's where Sasuke comes into play. Despite the memory changes, his strong bond with his daughter helps him see past the lies, even though his own memory isn't restored. Sasuke becomes Boruto's protector, leading him away from Konoha and the shinobi world. However, during their escape, some of the Konoha shinobi see Sasuke saving Boruto. From their perspective, Sasuke's intentions aren't really open to interpretation. Everyone in Konoha views Boruto as an outsider. They are convinced. They have undeniable proof that Boruto killed Naruto and Hinata. They also believe they plan to murder Kawaki and probably destroy all of Konoha. So when they see Sasuke helping Boruto escape just as they were about to capture him, it sends a straightforward message. Sasuke has been collaborating with Boruto possibly since Boruto first came to Konoha. It's essential to remember that everyone now sees Boruto as Kawaki, so when I mention Boruto's first arrival, I'm referring to when Kawaki first arrived. But the belief now is that Boruto is Kawaki. And this is where things get tricky. If they assume Sasuke is aiding Boruto because they have been partners, given there's hardly another way to interpret that scene, they might also deduce that a young boy like Boruto can't be the sole mastermind behind everything. Sasuke would never follow or obey a child. There has to be a deeper reason behind his actions, something that can explain his choices. From Konoha's perspective, the only logical conclusion is that Sasuke never truly changed. The only thing changed was his approach. He aimed to reshape the world, and to do so he believed he needed to eliminate Naruto. It all boiled down to their epic final battle where both lost their arm. Unable to defeat Naruto, Sasuke seemingly gave up on his ambitions, allowing Naruto essentially to lead this new era. However, some might now argue that Sasuke merely staged his loyalty. He acted the part of a loving father and trusted friend, becoming the Hokage's right-hand man. Gradually, Sasuke earned everyone's trust and was welcomed back into Konoha. As an ordinary resident, he was free to live and work there. He had access to the Hokage's office and was entrusted with important top-secret documents and missions. But then a mysterious boy arrived in Konoha and killed Naruto and was subsequently rescued by Sasuke. Sasuke then fled, leaving behind his wife and child and a dead Naruto. We can't ignore the evidence suggesting Sasuke might be the real mastermind here, at least from Konoha's point of view. But even if we were to entertain the unlikely idea that Konoha believes Sasuke wasn't involved at all, the mere fact that he saved and fled with Boruto is enough to believe he at least supports Boruto's actions. Given Sasuke's age, past, and status in the shinobi world, it's safe to say he will be seen as the leader of a group together with Boruto. This leads us to the main topic of the video, the new Akatsuki organization. There are several ways this could go, but the general idea is they might form a new organization aimed at overthrowing Konoha, which might be under Kawaki's influence in some capacity. While Kawaki isn't the Hokage or anything of that sort, being the son of the Hokage is like being a prince. We saw something similar with Konohamaru back in the day. Additionally, it's uncertain if Eido will keep altering reality as per Kawaki's wish, and how their relationship will evolve over time anyway. But regardless of Kawaki's actual role, the way the story has unfolded means Konoha and its allies will likely see Boruto and Sasuke as enemies. Even if the two never intended to start a group, it's bound to happen. They will be given a label regardless. Sasuke and Boruto will naturally aim to save the world, likely collaborating with others to form some kind of group. However, from the viewpoint of anyone outside the group, their actions might resemble what the Akatsuki did. This theory grows stronger if Boruto and Sasuke find a way to restore people's memories. Perhaps they will need to perform a task that, from an outsider perspective, looks similar to how, for example, the Akatsuki collected the tailed beasts. Sure, the intentions of both groups are different, but to a manipulated explanation, this distinction might not be clear, especially if Kawaki continues altering the memories. That's the basic idea. Sasuke in particular could see parallels between his actions to protect Konoha from the shadows in the long term and how his brother Itachi did the same. Itachi took necessary actions to protect the village even if it painted him as the bad guy. It's in Sasuke's nature to act similarly, so the Akatsuki label wouldn't be a stretch. Of course, an organization with such a challenging mission needs outstanding members, not just from within Konoha who know the truth, but also from outside to handle multiple tasks at the same time. But here's the problem, no sane person will join a group viewed as a top-tier terror organization, so together powerful allies Boruto and Sasuke might have to team up with other rogue ninjas, which will make things only worse, but they likely have no other choice. While Boruto and Sasuke aren't evil, the way they are viewed forces them to work with individuals who might have questionable motives. Although not all rogue ninjas have bad intentions like back in the days with Team Taka, it's probable that some members of their team might not be entirely trustworthy. However, they are powerful allies. This adds another layer of complexity to the Boruto time skip. Boruto and Sasuke must not only strive to restore reality but also ensure that their teammates don't act against their shared interests. This dynamic could intensify the evil aura surrounding Boruto in the upcoming time skip. To illustrate why forming an organization is unavoidable, Boruto and Sasuke will need to maintain contact with Saurada. However, given the high risk for Boruto to enter Konoha, even if he raises his chakra and the fact that Sasuke's chakra will instantly raise alarms, they will need to rely on others for communication purpose. The fact that Saurada was asked to stay behind already suggests that she's in contact with them, and Sumire might also see the truth. So within Konoha, we might already have two people who meet secretly and perhaps carry out secret tasks directed by Sasuke through others who come and go regularly. This situation mirrors a secret organization. Other potential members could be those who trust Sasuke, like the already mentioned former Akatsuki subgroup Team Taka. Their involvement would increase the Akatsuki claims from Konoha's perspective. Code is another potential ally, provided he can avoid Ada's influence somehow. The situation with Code is a bit tricky though, since he's targeting both Boruto and Kawaki. If Code can't defeat Boruto or even approach Kawaki, the most logical move for him might be to watch from a distance and only intervene during a clash, or ally with either Boruto or Kawaki to take down the other. It's doubtful that Code can even enter Konoha or that Kawaki could openly collaborate with someone like Code. So if Code allies with anyone, it will likely be with Boruto and Sasuke, simply because he has no other choice. And this scenario aligns with the idea that Sasuke and Boruto might have no other choice either but to team up with rogue ninjas or others like Code. There are many other potential members like Orochimaru, Kabuto, and the Sharingan army. It really comes down to how much they trust Sasuke and whether they are affected by Ada's ability. Orochimaru and Kabuto in particular could be crucial in finding a way to restore everyone's memories. Here we can't overlook the most obvious potential member, Amado. Whether Amado is influenced by Ada's ability doesn't matter much. His records show he gave Kawaki the artificial Kami for a specific reason, but with the altered reality he believes it's Boruto. His data doesn't align with reality, so it's very likely that Amado will join the group as well, and naturally Koji will come along, as well as his cyborg daughter. As you can see, we're slowly building up a group that resembles Akatsuki. Many of its members aren't truly evil, however, their combined past and goals, and how they are perceived make it seem as if Sasuke is leading a team set on bringing down Konoha and the world. Just like Akatsuki, this aligns with Sasuke's old ambition from the Naruto series and his involvement in Akatsuki. They will think he's simply another Uchiha. So what do you think of my timeskip prediction? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like. And if you want to see more Boruto content from now on every week, then subscribe to this channel with the notification bell activated. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.